Do you have really clear packages that you are able to use to explain to people exactly what you offer and how lovely and easy it is for them to buy from you? Now, this is something I work through with a lot of my clients, and very often when we first start talking about it, there's a fair bit of resistance, and they often think my business doesn't really work like that. A lot of what I do is very bespoke. I do so many different things that I don't know how to fit them all into packages. But what they find over time is when they stop fighting me and they actually put this into practice, it's an amazing tool to help them to make sales easier, to make it really easy for their customers to make the decision to buy from them. So today I want to explain to you a little bit more about how packages are such an effective sales tool for you. And firstly, what I would say is not every business can perfectly create packages, and it may be that not every part of your business can fit into a package. But what you should find as an absolute minimum is that there are core services that you offer which can be the parts of your business that you can create into a package. But rather than go into a huge detail about how to try to define a package, what I'm going to explain today is why packages work as a sales tool, and when you can see that beauty, that might actually then make it easier to understand how to start to create those packages. So, why are packages such a beautiful sales tool? There are 3 reasons why this is so fantastic for your business. The first is that packages allow you to explain and articulate very succinctly what it is you can offer, rather than listing this huge menu of ways that you can help somebody or giving them all the millions of different things that they can buy from you, and almost putting the onus on them to try to really articulate or decide what it is they're looking for. Packages allow you to explain really quickly, really easily, exactly what you can offer. And that often is one of the most challenging parts about persuading somebody to buy from you, is being able to very succinctly explain what you offer and why it helps. The other beauty of packages is that it allows you to position yourself as the expert, because you can start to explain to a client, based on what you have told me, this is why I think this package is perfect for you. But the package themselves become the tools of that conversation. So what happens is you can actually start to say to somebody, here's my entry level service, but actually because you said you are looking for this, I don't think this level of service is quite enough for you. However, my top package here includes this and this and this, and it's amazing, but I think it's overkill. I don't think you need to invest at that level. So this is why I think my middle package is absolutely perfect for you, because you've told me X, Y, Z. This is exactly how my package solves your problem. So you put yourself in that position of being an expert. You're relating back to the challenges that the customer has told you all about, and you're really easily able to say, I can see what your challenge is and I have the solution right here. And because you could do that, the third benefit to the packages is it allows your customer to make a buying decision really easily, rather than them having to try and consider a huge number of different options, or them having to try to choose from a big menu, or for them to be able to articulate the specific help they need, because often clients don't quite understand the specifics of what they need. They've got a gut feel, but they really want you as the expert to say, here is your answer. So that package, by offering them the package, then all they have to do is make a yes or no decision. Once you explain to them which package is absolutely perfect for them, all they have to do is say yes or no. They're not having to go away and think about it. They're not having to research lots of different options. They're not having to understand all sorts of different possibilities. It's a really straightforward yes or no. Now, it only becomes a straightforward yes or no providing you assume that position of authority. So it does depend on you explaining why one package in particular is exactly right for that client. But if you can create those packages, if you use them to help you explain exactly what you do, if you use them to take that position of authority and recommend a very specific package for the specific problems of that client, then they will be able to make a decision much easier, and you may well find that you will attract lots more fabulous clients. So if this sounds of interest, but perhaps you're still thinking, love the idea, how on earth do I do it in my business? Get in touch with me at taylory.co.uk and let's talk about how I can help you.